Hey guys, what's up? So there are a lot of content websites and apps which are available out there. This is especially true for those people who are on the move, those who are working professional, those who don't want to attend coaching classes, those who cannot go to Delhi, those who are tech savvy, those who want to prepare online. So there was one friend of mine, and I'm talking about 2013, not even 2017 or 18 or 19. He cracked the exam by studying online in 2013. I'm talking about. So he used to love these content websites and apps, and so that's why I thought I'll elaborate from his perspective or from people like him, and I think it will help you guys. It's not for all of you, but it is definitely for some of you. So when I start, I'll start with by saying that internet and smartphone are indispensable for UPSC preparation in current times. That is one statement I would like to make. So without internet and smartphone, UPSC preparation is incomplete. If you are that sort of a person who studies only from books, then you are sadly mistaken, and it will bite you sometime later. Lot of tech savvy people, technophiles, they have an extra edge. Like I used to definitely have an extra edge because I used to go through all these Wikipedia articles. Then I used to do answer writing on Insights or India. Their science paper just came out. So these can easily access excellent content online like us, and we can utilize them in a very less time, benefiting immensely. We do not need to read the book entirely. We do not need to know the context entirely. We can just go to the link and we can see the common phrases, and we can just start. All you need is a good 4G phone, internet connection, and like 1 GB data you can get every day for 400 rupees for 3 months. Good 4G phone, you can get a Redmi Note 4 for 10,000 rupees. You just need one basic laptop and you can prepare for UPSC. You can study anywhere. You can study in Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh. You don't need to go into the chaos in the Delhi. So that's how easy it becomes from internet. Obviously, the first and the foremost source for every UPSC civil service aspirant is an academy, but I will also suggest other sources which people often take. So the important websites which people can go to if they are getting bored. So obviously the Hindu website is definitely that pops up. Many people, despite my saying that they do not read two newspapers, still they follow this. They read two newspapers, and they tend to go to the Indian Express. So you can use the app of the Indian Express. Then Economic Times, again, like I have told that no need to read any economic newspaper, but many people read Economic Times, Financial Express, etc. So their website will come in handy, and you will be able to read a few articles, and it may even appear in UPSC sometimes, but not that important. So subscribe hard copies of Hindu, that I will suggest, and if you want to suggest others, now this is based on your choice. Okay, if you want to do it, I would never suggest for this. I would just have one newspaper. I will never ever read more than one newspaper in my entire life, because that one newspaper itself is very difficult to finish it off. Secondly, 70% of the questions are coming from that one newspaper. So the return of investment of my time is very very high in that particular newspaper. Then obviously there are like websites like ncrt.nic.in, where you can get each and every NCRT book for free of cost, absolutely free of cost. You can study it, you can store it in your iPad, you can store it in your mobile phone, you can store it in your computer, desktop, anything at all. All these NCRT books are free, and you should rather like forward these books to people who are studying in class who otherwise cannot afford these books. Then CCRT India, many people use it for art and culture. Sometimes I have seen that some questions come from it. So rather than more than study, you can just also go for time pass purposes, just to get refreshed. Then pib.nic.in is there for government schemes and initiatives. Surprisingly, this website is gaining a lot of importance in the recent times, and it is becoming important because the government directly releases their websites. If the Pradhan Mantri Modi is going anywhere, then the schedule is here. If there is any major change in the policy, then the schedule is here. This is the first one because this is the direct communication by the government of India. Okay. Then PRS website. So what this website does is, like since 2012 I'm studying, I'm going to this website, and what they do is they take various bills, they take various policies, they take various acts, and these various bills, policies, and acts are basically summarized in one page and one page alone. So that is why the PRS website becomes important. So in my time there was a bill called as Manual Scavenging Bill Prohibition Act, and this website like very very beautifully it summarized it, and I still remember that particular PDF and it was mesmerizing. So you should definitely visit it. Many people use Insights for India for daily answer writing, so you can also use it. PMFIS for excellent note on geography, environment. Then IDSA MEA websites for international relations, security related matters, and MOEF website for environment related news. Then you can watch Rajya Sabha RSTV discussions on YouTube as well. These are becoming very fruitful these days, by the way, and many questions in mains and essay writing can be solved. I was just going through them RSTV, and they are quite informative. These discussions, these debates, and they will go a long way in your marks, in your mains and essay. Trust me on that. Then obviously, if you want to learn any subject whatsoever, we don't want to, I don't want to brag, but this is literally the best source on the internet right now. Unacademy has all the videos by toppers, every course, every possible thing which you can think of. And if you are thinking that you are getting bombarded by courses, then you can just follow the courses of verified educators and in a particular list. So Unacademy can be used for learning various subjects via excellent courses in a very short period of time. So Unacademy is definitely there for you guys. Now important apps which you can use is apps of the Hindu and Times of India, and go into the settings of the app, try to keep the editorials at least. Then PIB Unacademy is also there, so do download the Unacademy learning app and get the notifications of all the lessons and courses. Then Wikipedia app is also very friendly, where you can read various articles of Wikipedia. Then ePathshala for NCERT books, so that also becomes important. Then World Atlas, Maps of India, etc. Okay, the ePathshala is nothing but ncert.nic.in is redirecting towards ePathshala, and you can download from there as well. It is also legal, absolutely legal. Then smartphone can be your all-time companion in UPSC preparation. If you are traveling from Delhi to Jaipur or Delhi to Banaras, if you are in a bus, if you are in a train, if you are in flight, try to keep all the books and materials in the phone. And whenever you are traveling or are at one place, you cannot show that you are preparing for UPSC. For example, if you are an IPS officer, you want to become an IAS, then you should not show it. Similarly, if you are at workplace, then also you can read from your phone rather than the book. You can watch RSTV discussion, you can watch a daily Hindu analysis of Jatin, you can watch MCQ course of mine, and you can finish Hindu editorial by Abhishek Srivastav while you are traveling in metro or train. But just make sure you do not get distracted and waste time on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, and do not have a blind faith trust on a website or app except Unacademy. And you should first know to separate wheat from the chaff. You must know what topics or news are important and should be focused on, and you should selectively read them from the app or website, and try to make your own notes in your own words from these apps and websites, and it will give you a good compilation and help you in revision and in improving your writing skills. So thank you for watching this lesson.